Today, we're going to break down an MCU movie, Marvel Cinematic Universe. This is the third installment of the Deadpool series, which has now officially been introduced into the MCU. In this movie, we also see Logan, Wolverine, alongside Wade Wilson, Deadpool, both teaming up to protect the multiverse together. If you want to truly grasp the depth of this powerful film, then stick around. Today, I'll walk you through the story of Deadpool and Wolverine in detail. So without wasting any time, let's get started. The film's story picks up 6 years after the events of Deadpool 2. By the end of that movie in 2018, Wade Wilson had used Cable's time machine to not only save his girlfriend, but also travel to other universes and alter a few things there. Following those events, Deadpool ends up in the main Marvel universe, which is the Sacred Timeline's Earth, 616. There, he encounters Happy Hogan, Iron Man's, Tony Stark's, trusted assistant, because Wade needs access to the time machine again. His ultimate goal? To become an Avenger. Wade's girlfriend, Vanessa, is now very frustrated with him. Not only had he failed to do any real good with his powers, but he also, at one point, got her killed. That's when Wade decides it's time to use his powers for something meaningful. He figures that joining the Avengers could help with that. However, Happy Hogan turns him down. Happy tells him that Wade's desire to join the Avengers is driven by selfish reasons, not to help others. This leaves Wade heartbroken, and he returns to his own universe, Earth 1005, where he destroys Cable's time machine. He also breaks up with Vanessa and quits his work as a mercenary, merc with a mouth. Time passes, 6 years to be exact. Now Wade works in a car dealership with his friend Peter. On Wade's birthday, all his friends gather at his house to celebrate. But during the party, TVA agents, Time Variance Authority, the multiverse's version of the police, show up. They arrest Wade and take him to the TVA headquarters, to a place known as Paradox Police Station. There, a man from the Marvel Comics division tells Wade that, according to TVA records, Wade is destined to do something great and heroic in the future. So they want to send him to the main MCU timeline to become a superhero. Wade is thrilled. They even get him a brand new Deadpool suit. Wade agrees, but says he wants to first visit his friends back home. But Agent Paradox stops him, telling him that Wade's universe is on the verge of destruction. Why? Because in that world, Logan, Wolverine, has died, and he was the anchor being of that universe. An anchor being is someone with a cosmic force that holds their universe together. Without Logan, that universe is collapsing. Previously, under He Who Remains, the TVA would instantly delete any timeline whose anchor being died. But ever since Loki created a new multiverse, TVA no longer tampers with timelines. However, Agent Paradox still believes in the old way. And since he's been assigned to Deadpool's universe, he plans to destroy it illegally. To do this, he begins working on a device called the Time Ripper, which could obliterate Deadpool's entire universe in an instant. But before he goes through with it, he moves Wade out of the way for 2 reasons. 1. TVA records say Wade has a bigger purpose. 2. If Wade were around during the destruction, he might try to save the universe. But once Wade finds out the truth, that his universe is about to be destroyed, he steals Paradox's time pad, used for multiverse travel, and escapes. He heads to Logan's grave, hoping Logan might still be alive due to his healing powers. But when he digs up the grave, all he finds is a skeleton made of adamantium, the metal that doesn't decay. Meanwhile, TVA agents track Wade to Logan's grave. They try to arrest him for stealing TVA tech and disturbing Logan's remains. Wade fights back, using Logan's adamantium bones as weapons, and defeats them. Then, Wade begins traveling across the multiverse, searching for a Logan variant who can become the new anchor being of his universe. But every Wolverine he meets beats him up and refuses to help, until he finds one universe where all X-Men are dead and only Logan remains. This Logan is a broken man, constantly drunk, blaming himself for the deaths of his friends. He'd refused to join the X-Men back when they were alive. One day, while he was drinking, anti-mutant terrorists attacked Professor X's mansion and killed all the X-Men. In his rage, Logan slaughtered many innocent people, which made the world hate him even more. When Wade meets this sorrowful Logan, he manages to convince him to come along. Together, they return to TVA. At TVA, Paradox informs them that one universe's anchor being cannot replace another's, and that this Logan is actually the worst version of Wolverine in the multiverse. Wade insists on speaking to TVA officials, which frightens Paradox and his crew, as they've been operating illegally. To keep their secrets safe, Paradox deletes Wade and Logan, sending them to the Void, a place at the end of time where deleted TVA things go. In the Void, Logan blames Wade for dragging him into this mess, and the two start fighting. But eventually, Wade calms Logan down by promising they can fix his world too. Just then, they're approached by a Captain America variant, Johnny Storm, a member of the Fantastic Four in his universe, with the power to control fire. Johnny asks them to join his resistance against a powerful being in the Void, Cassandra Nova, the twin sister of Professor X. Like Charles, she has telepathy, telekinesis, mind control, and healing abilities. She was sent to the Void as a child but ended up thriving there, enslaving others with her powers. But not everyone bowed to her. A rebel group rose up, including Johnny Storm, and now they're being hunted. Soon, Cassandra's minions find them, capture Wade, Logan, and Johnny, and take them to her. To mess with them, Wade lies to Cassandra, saying Johnny insulted her. She kills Johnny and starts torturing Wade and Logan. Cassandra doesn't want them in the Void and offers to send them back, but only to Wade's world, not Logan's. Then she hands them over to Alioth, a Void monster that consumes everything. Cassandra had made a deal with TVA and Alioth. In exchange for staying confined to the Void, she could rule freely there, and she'd feed Alioth regularly so he wouldn't destroy her. But Wade and Logan manage to escape. They come across a Deadpool variant named Nicepool, who becomes their ally. Nicepool helps them reach the rebel hideout. On the way, Wade confesses that he's not 100% sure TVA can restore Logan's universe. Enraging Logan. The two fight and pass out. They're found by Laura, a Wolverine variant and rebel fighter. She brings them to her hideout where her teammates, Blade, a vampire hunter, Elektra, a skilled fighter, and Gambit, a mutant, reside. Wade asks them all for help in defeating Cassandra. They agree, but Logan still refuses, until Laura convinces him. The team infiltrates Cassandra's base. Their plan: to block her mental powers using a helmet that belongs to Juggernaut, one of Cassandra's followers. The team defeats Juggernaut, gets the helmet, and uses it on Cassandra, stopping her powers. Wade threatens to kill her unless she sends them home. But before she can respond, Pyro, a disillusioned ally of Cassandra, shoots her. He made a deal with Paradox to kill her in exchange for escaping the Void. Cassandra is injured, and her healing powers are blocked by the helmet. Logan shows her mercy, remembering how Charles would help others. He asks Wade to remove the helmet, allowing her to heal. Grateful, Cassandra agrees to send them home using a magic ring she got from a Doctor Strange variant. A portal opens, and Wade and Logan return to their universe. Meanwhile, the Time Ripper is nearly complete, and secretly hidden by Paradox in Deadpool's world. Cassandra learns Paradox betrayed her and decides to destroy the entire multiverse using the Time Ripper, leaving only the Void for her to rule. She summons hundreds of Deadpool variants to stop Wade and Logan. Nicepool is killed, but Peter, Wade's best friend, arrives and convinces the other Deadpools to stand down. Cassandra starts using the Time Ripper. Wade and Logan ask Paradox how to stop it. He explains they need to short-circuit the power core, but whoever does it will die. Wade volunteers but struggles. Logan joins him, holding his hand to complete the circuit. The Time Ripper explodes, Cassandra is destroyed, but both heroes survive, thanks to their combined power. TVA Agent B-15 arrives, arrests Paradox, and informs Wade that his universe is safe now, because Logan is its new anchor being. Wade asks her to restore Logan's friends and release the Void Rebels. She says Logan's past can't be changed, but she'll free the rebels. Wade brings Logan home and introduces him to his friends. Laura also joins their world now. And finally, Wade reunites with Vanessa. In the post-credit scene, Deadpool reveals he didn't lie about Johnny Storm. He shows TVA footage proving Johnny actually insulted Cassandra, clearing his name. If you enjoyed this full breakdown of Deadpool and Logan, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our upcoming videos.